we are going to talk about a very interesting topic, that is traditional medicines. Why it is important? Because now India is going to be a leader in this field and will lead the whole world. So context is WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine is being established in Jamnagar, Gujarat. The foundation stone of the center was recently laid down. So before we start, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, do subscribe it so that you're notified regarding important videos. And don't forget to write your views in the comment section and like the video. So let's first see the content. We study through mind maps because it is very easy to remember through mind maps and it's very flexible. So there are several other benefits of mind maps which we can cover later. So there is rise in demand for Ayurveda, Siddha and Unani. It's very obvious post-COVID, India has earned so much of revenue in this field. People from other countries are coming here to heal themselves. There are several retreat centers and they are being developed in almost all the locations across India. So what is the aim of the government? The government aims that traditional medicines reach every household in the next 25 years. So when the India has its 100th Independence Day, the traditional medicine is accepted by all the households. That's the aim of India. It wants to be a global leader. So that is why the center is being established in Jamnagar, because WHO also recognizes India's leadership and potential in this field. So there are 5 goals charted out for this center, which is first is the creation of database of traditional knowledge systems. Then the creation of international standards for testing and certification. Because many of the traditional medicines which are sold today are substandard, and that is why the trust is not building up on them. So when international standards are created, then it will be open up a potential huge market, because there is a lot of demand in the Western countries for the Indian traditional medicines. Also, it has to be the center will provide as a platform for knowledge sharing amongst the different experts of different countries. Then the annual traditional medicine festival is also on the plan, and the protocols for holistic treatment of specific diseases so that everyone is benefited. Now, before we move to the challenges, let's first understand what is traditional medicine. So WHO defines traditional medicine as the sum total of knowledge, skills, and practices indigenous and different cultures have used over time to maintain health and prevent, diagnose, and treat physical and mental illness. So it includes the Ayurveda, herbal mixtures, as well as the modern medicines. So traditional medicine in India is Ayurveda and yoga across India. Then Siddha, it is practiced in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Then Soa Rigpa is practiced in Leh Ladakh and the Himalayan regions. And we have the Ayush ministry. So what is the full form of Ayush? It is Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and homeopathy. So in India, the homeopathy has also been included over years and under the compass of traditional medicine. So now let's see the challenges. First challenge is that the national systems don't integrate the traditional medicine workers and practitioners. So there is a challenge. So there is no harmony, no integration between the modern medicine and the traditional medicine. So that is one of the biggest challenge. Other challenge is conservation of biodiversity. We all know Ayurveda is based on the plants, and then their conservation becomes very crucial, because if it is exploited extensively, then we won't be seeing it and it will be endangered and then extinct. So some of the examples of substances derived from the natural substance, the medicines derived from natural substance are the aspirin from the bark of willow tree, contraceptive pills from the yam plants, and child cancer from rosy periwinkle. Also, the modernization of traditional medicines is being studied so that it builds trust and confidence. And for that, artificial intelligence is used. So there are also researches where, MRI are being conducted And the brain is studied after one does yoga and meditation, and the stress levels are charted, and then the benefits are being told to people. So that is the way of trust building here. So that is the challenge to, make it acceptable for most people. Then traditional medicine is also being extensively updated on the mobile apps, online classes, and other technologies. So your authenticity becomes very important. Just because not much research has been done, people are reluctant to apply it. But now, with this extensive researches, with the development, establishment of such hubs, with WHO Center being in India, all this becomes possible, right? This hub is aimed to be the global repository of all the traditional medicines, and it will check the efficacy, and it will be helpful for people across the globe. So why WHO is doing this? WHO, out of its 194 members, 170 members have reported the use of traditional medicines. And it estimates that 80% of the world population uses traditional medicines. It's just that it is not codified and not enough research has been done. So it has issued a traditional medicine strategy also from 2014 to 23, which aims to support the nations in development of policies and action plans in the pursuit of goal of universal health coverage. And with the COVID pandemic, it has been realized that it's the right time to codify traditional medicine, and it has pushed the growth of traditional medicine and its worldwide acceptance. Because in COVID, we all know that allopathy had failed, like there were no cure, and people then switched to the Ayush Kara. It was very popular, and the other herbal ways to heal themselves and keep them healthy. So WHO Global Report on Traditional and Complementary Medicine on 2019 was also developed. So its aim was to address the gap in reliable, credible, and official data, and it charted out the progress on traditional medicine for the last 2 decades. So this document is available on our website. You can check the resources head. It's a short document of like 200 pages. You can just quickly glance through them. Why Jamnagar has been chosen? So the Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda is located in Jamnagar. It will be temporarily housing this center till the building is established. So this is very important because it is termed by the Ayush Ministry as the first university to offer education and training in the field of Ayurveda across the world. So it was instituted 5 decades earlier, and it is termed as the first university. So it will provide all the help needed to the WHO Center in charting out all the details, protocols, and international standards. So that is why Jamnagar has been chosen. Earlier collaborations with the WHO were in 2016, the Ayush Ministry had signed a PCA with WHO in the area of traditional medicine. The aim was to create benchmark for the yoga, Ayurveda, Yunan, Panchkarma for the traditional medicine practitioners. Also, it aimed to promote the quality and safety of the medicine and consumer protection. So those were our earlier collaborations of India. And now it is full-fledged collaboration in year 2022 by developing a global hub right in Jamnagar. It is a very proud moment for India. We are leading the way. We are showing the world how they can heal themselves. So conclusion is it will aid the next generations because everything will be codified and it will be available. The sources will be available online. Then it will aid in the better medical solutions because as we know in COVID, allopathy failed. Then, in 2021, the UN had declared International Year of Millets. So that was also a proud moment for India because this traditional medicine focuses on holistic wellness and not just treating a disease. So it says one should wake up early, one should eat certain type of diets, have variety of pulses a week. So there are several different aspects of it. So again, the focus has been on the millets, inclusion of millets in the diet, so that you can write in your mains answer or essay writing. It's good to know. And the aim is to emerge as a global, international hub of global wellness, and it will further the aim of One Earth, One Health. And we all want the people across the world to be healthy and happy. And it will serve as a hub for other countries to develop their standards of traditional medicine. So this was all about the traditional medicine. Here is the whole mind map. Do remember it. It's very interesting topic. If you're not applying any of these, to apply in your personal life, because you can study well only when you are fit and healthy. So there are pillars. If you can sharpen your intellect, that is just 25% of the work done. You also need to be physically fit so that you can remember well, you can study well, your energy is high, you can study whole day. So, and also keep your emotions set. And then the other aspect is spirituality. So when all these four pillars work together, your preparations will just grow exponentially, and you won't even realize that you are able to recall that much, you're able to cover that much in a short time. So do focus on your health. So this is on health. So that is why I was recommending you to implement some of the habits if you don't already have incorporated. If you have any queries in the topic, do let me know in the comment section. And I would love to hear your views, and don't forget to like the video. See you soon.